Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. Today we're going to look at this pencil. This was sent to me by my pencil pal, Joseph. And thank you, Joseph, so much for this. And I had been wanting to get around to this pencil because I have heard a number of things about it over the past few years. And what we're looking at, I believe, because Joseph sent me the pencil, but that's all I have. I don't have any of the packaging. But I believe this is a Papermate Mongol 480 number 2 round pencil. And I believe that this is the South American version of this pencil. I know that this pencil is marketed in parts of South America and as well as Latin America and the Philippines and perhaps elsewhere in the world. And of course it is not the same Mongol pencil that was made for generations here in the United States, but the Papermate company owns the name, and you can see the registered trademark symbols there, and carries on some of the visual traditions of this pencil, the ferrule as an example, the black ferrule with the gold band, and I believe these do feature a pink pearl eraser, which of course is also manufactured by Papermate. The difference, however, the similarities sort of maybe don't go much beyond that. This is a fairly inexpensive pencil, I believe, in the countries in which they are sold. And I'm trying to get in a little closer so that we can really see the pencil in detail. So it has the traditional yellow paint. It probably might not show well under the lights of the camera, but it is a fairly thin paint job, and the imprint is in black, but you can see it is also a fairly thin imprint. You can particularly see it here in the number 2. The ferrule is crimped on, and the eraser is crimped onto the ferrule. It is black and gold. It's not quite. Some of the paint is a little thin in spots, as you can see on the ferrule. This pencil came sharpened to me, so I don't know if, Joseph, if the pencil was sharpened by you, or perhaps they're sold pre-sharpened. The wood, certainly not cedar. It is something else, a little bit, a little rough, but you can see, trying to get in a little closer here to see better the detail of the wood. The American Mongol pencil, which Joseph sent me a vintage one of, and I reviewed earlier on this channel, was a very well-made pencil and a real pleasure to write with, and I see why the vintage Mongols are so sought after. Again, this is not that same pencil with those characteristics, but it is nice to see the Mongol logo on a pencil and that ferrule. And I'm anxious to try it to see how the modern version, the new version, that I believe is still available in some parts of the world, performs. So let me get some paper and we will try. I did freshen up the sharpen a little bit here, and it didn't sharpen quite evenly, as you can see. So I don't know if the core is a little off. Probably that's the case. But I wanted to give it another sharpen, put a better point on it before we started writing here. Okay, first impressions. I know this is an inexpensive pencil, and I don't think it writes badly. It is scratchy. I'm sure you can hear it. It's very much what you'd expect from a number 2 inexpensive pencil. It has a fairly dark line. It's not overly soft. Point retention is, well, we're wearing down pretty quickly here. So I would say the point retention is not great. It is a comfortable pencil to hold because it's round. Let me put another sharpen on it here. And let's lay a little bit more down. So from what I've been able to research online about this pencil, indicates that one of the selling features is the pink pearl eraser. I don't know how old this pencil is, so I don't know how old this eraser is. I am going to try it. It was still kind of on the softer side, so I thought it was pliable enough to use. Yeah. I do have a pink pearl eraser here. It's relatively fresh. Let's try that and see how that does. Better. So I don't know if the attached eraser is just old and not starting to harden a little bit and not performing well, or if it's some other variation on the pink pearl. It does have a little bit of a smudge drag. Here's a Pentel. Here's a Milan. Oh, what else do we have? Oh, not a Raj. Well, again, I can't really include I don't know the situation on this pencil, how old it is, so the attached eraser didn't do a very good job. But of the block eraser used, they all lifted the graphite pretty well. So I think it has, at minimum, a B erasability. Okay, I'll do a little bit more writing with this new, modern version of the Mongol Pencil. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate you sending this pencil to me to try. So there it is. It's, you know, kind of unremarkable. It's an okay, inexpensive pencil, but nothing remarkable about it. I could see where school kids and people doing just general office work would use a pencil like this frequently. I do find its point retention to be a little subpar, so it does require frequent sharpening. It is a comfortable pencil to hold if you like a round pencil. I'm sure you could probably track these down online somewhere and get some, because I do believe I think they're still available. If people have other information about that, please share that here in the comments. And again, thank you. I appreciate you watching, spending time with me as we look at these pencils and other analog instruments, and I'll look forward to seeing you again real soon right here on Always Analog.